Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, The Equalizer from 2014. It's directed by Antoine Fuqua and stars Denzel Washington and David Harbour. And now for a trilogy of films that base themselves on a 1985 TV series that ran for 4 seasons that also went by the title of The Equalizer. And although I remember seeing a few episodes with my grandmother, I don't remember a thing about the actual show. The only thing I thought I remembered about the original series was that it starred George C. Scott as the Equalizer, but that was incredibly incorrect as it was actually Edward Woodward. There's a new series on CBS that stars Queen Latifah since 2021 that I have also not seen, but I like the Equalizer story, and I have always liked Queen Latifah, and although I think CBS is generally the station for boomers, I'd be willing to give it a shot. Hell, they gave us Evil, and that show was great and very non-CBS. This film trilogy reunites the Training Day directing/acting team of Antoine Fuqua and Denzel Washington, and I'll tell you right now that if you're waiting to hear me review that film, don't hold your breath, as I don't own it because I don't like it. Actually, that's underselling it. I actively dislike it. Although I will be the first to admit that I should give it a second chance, I just haven't cared to do so yet. Anyway, The Equalizer. This film is great. It's funny that it involves Russian organized crime because the film is a lot like a Russian nesting doll. Every time the audience and Denzel's character Robert McCall think they have gotten to the heart of the matter and cut out said heart so that things can now get better, a new layer reveals itself and the picture gets a little bit bigger and the fish get a little bit bigger while the pond increases in size significantly. What starts out as trying to help a girl out of white slavery ends up taking down the whole of the Russian black market by the end of the 132-minute runtime. And although I respect that Robert McCall had to make the boss man's death look at the very end of the film like an accident so that it didn't become an international incident and so the wrong people didn't come searching for him, I do have to question the necessity for it, seeing how he brutally killed every single one of the big bad's guards on his way to kill the guy by making it look like an accident. Not so sure that whole theory is gonna hold up, Robert. Also, though it is a perfectly good action movie, I'm going to dock it a couple of points for having a scene with David Harbour shirtless, but then when his car alarm goes off, he puts a shirt on to check the alarm. Had such a good thing going movie, which is why I'm giving it an A-, because there is never enough shirtless David Harbour to go around. Tomorrow we watch the sequel, The Equalizer 2. See y'all then.